I'm intrigued by this, John. I mean, Lorinov has a lot of pressure, I feel like, on his mid-coddle because he's got to really set a nice tempo for his team and create a lot of space for this draft. Stinger is just such a busted ability in the right hands. As Lorinov will continue to struggle here in the mid lane up against Malreen's SK and does get caught by a burrow into the Stinger and he's dead. It's so much damage, John. As long as you land that one stun, it is just so much damage. And ATF, we'll see if he can recover. I mean, it's props to Malreen. He's done a fantastic job on the mid-sanking his top lane. Crit going to be chased down here by Kingslayer. Crit does eat a healing Lotus, but it won't matter. Kingslayer does secure, as now ATF also to be chased down, but does manage to walk by his tier 1 tower. Q gets some nice vision down. Looking for an Avalanche Toss combo. Here comes Kingslayer. Skidder, no idea they're coming. And the Avalanche and the Toss combination, they will secure the Sven's life. A very nice setup by Q. Those kind of plays, they're going to be very important for a team like Aurora in this game one. Just setting up those early kills as we are going to go in with Malreen bottom lane onto Jabs. Jabs dropping low, eats a healing Lotus for now, but still in massive trouble as he does go down to Malreen. Kingslayer still fighting with Crit, trying to get the Snapfire down. Does find one as now Malreen moving back in. Does find Kingslayer almost, but not quite. The Gyrocopter will barely survive with his life intact. As Malreen continuing to run, almost dead, but not quite yet. Jukes out the Illuminate and actually makes it out.
Yeah, it's massive for the side of Falcons. Aurora really need that kill, although they're still gunning for more.
Yeah, snaking, I'm not sure about this one. Does get caught, Jabs to secure the kill on the Enigma. He's alright as bottom lane Skidder. Again, could be in a bit of danger. Q's having a look around, but no, mid lane. Ollie does go down on the IO, but Crit now being chased by Jabs and Lorinov should be going down to boot. Be a direct support trade here between both sides. They are wrapping. Jabs, he'll barely avoid them for now. Instead, bottom lane, Skidder does get caught by an Avalanche, but the toss is out as well. Q setting up on Skidder. Skidder's got some help coming in from the backside. Here comes the Epi and the Burrow strike. Malreen landing on 2. He found Kingslayer with it to boot. And they'll take down Jabs on top. A triple kill for Malreen, as it might just be an Ultra in a second. Q also caught. No chance of survival. There's an Ultra for Malreen. And they've even got a haste on Malreen, so he can really close the gap quite nicely. And they're going to find Lorinov. That's a great target. Find the Keeper of the Light. Lorinov will go down. This mid-coddle, he just doesn't have the momentum. You do see Kingslayer top lane ready to defend that top tier 2 tower, but ATF, he looks like he wants to jump in with the Blink and the Doom, and Malreen, he's sneaking up from the backside. They'll find Kingslayer. And by the time he realized they were coming, he tries for the TP out, but it's all too late. Seem to want to try and force a fight. Jabs though may get caught first. He's been spotted. The smoke is broken. The stun is out. But here comes Kingslayer. They're on a Skidder. They've got the Sven locked down. Maybe they've got him. Skidder, he'll lose his first life. Meanwhile, ATF, he does go down. He got the Doom up onto Jabs, but he does lose his life for it. Well, ATF getting caught top lane. Jabs, he'll pop the black hole. There is no hesitation. It's a great pickup if they can secure it, and they will. The ATF even pump faking the Doom at the last second, but obviously was not intending on throwing it out.
Something that they will have to be very disciplined about here.
Q's going to find Crit, but the Avalanche doesn't really land as Crit able to get the 4-staff away. Now Malreen looking to move in onto Q with the Epicenter, does land it immediately as there's going to be a relocate in onto Malreen, but they're right into Skidder! Oh no, not like this! Black hole, it's committed! Maybe they at least find the Sven, but he's still got the Aegis up.
What?
That's a panic relocate if I've ever seen one. I don't know what it is, Jonathan.
He's going to be happy to bail out. That does cost him BKB once more.
And it might cost Jabs. The Jabs able to BKB and just walk away. Q gonna jump in with a toss back onto the Phoenix. They caught snaking for a second, but he's still gonna be fine. Instead they'll try for Malreen, but he's gonna cheese up. He'll move right back in. The tier 4 towers, no problem for Malreen. It's the epicenter, gonna slow everybody up. Kingslayer trying to run, but he has been taken down by Skidder as Jabs. Jabs, what are we waiting for with this black hole, sir? There it is, he gets it, the 4-man, but there's no follow-up to it. It's literally the Fountain versus Falcons. And Falcons, I think, have won. They will walk away. at least they hold on to that final lane of barracks, but I'm sure they can.
They've got the refresh. They've got the refresh on Mar now as well. Double Doom ready.
Oh, they kill it. They have found Snaking first. Snaking, though, alive for now as Malrine jumping in with the Burrow Strike and the double stun from Skidder. Q is gone. Kingslayer to go down. No chance of survival. They've even doomed up Jabs, and that'll be GG. Game 1 to go the way of Falcons. And that'll be already a much, much better day than yesterday. As you see the smiles here on the faces of Falcons. They've got that first win. It could be a pretty awkward laning stage again for Lorinov as well. Assuming he does use the toss and have it on cooldown, Malrine could easily go for a dive in with the Firefly sticky napalm.
If this tier 1 tower falls anytime soon solo with this Batrider, you have some problems.
Oh, you certainly do. We live in a world now where Batrider apparently pushes towers. Ollie being pushed around,
oh
and he's gone. That's a lot of damage.
I mean, you kind of want to get a tempo start on Jabs. Unfortunately, he gets bopped.
Yeah, I mean, Jab's trying for a TP play out, but the immediate ice path from Snaking going to just cancel that off as now the macro play and the arena dropped right onto the head of Jabs. The Jabs just throws the casual chains out, but is going nowhere.
You are stalling, you are farming, but there's so much more space for Falcons as they jump.
Savage caught out mid lane, and he is gone. Lorinov gonna jump in, he'll try for crit. Ice Path's gonna block everyone else off though. It's a very awkward kind of path in for Aurora. Up the staircase, but they're gonna lose Lorinov. It's just so forced. Like they're farming mid lane after playing a passive game like that. But they are gonna see Snaking in the mid lane, so they could go for the jump in and they're gonna try, but Snaking does have help around the corner if he needs it, but they let him die. Instead Malrine jumping in, but Jabs, he's got a BKB up. So no lasso to come from Malrine quite yet. They just wouldn't have the damage through the BKB even with the lasso committed. Stormhammer though, gonna land onto Jabs, and with the arena out, Jabs is going nowhere. So you accept your Jakiro kill, but you give up your off-lane Timbersaw. So you've got the Mars around the area, but they don't see him. In fact, they do see him. He was underneath vision. ATF, he'll take the Watcher, but he gets caught by an Avalanche toss combination. He'll drop the arena, but he's gone. That's the kind of pick-off Aurora have been looking for. Was thinking about a Blink initiation. Decides better of it. Takes the Arcane Rune, but now Lorinov, he's going to toss back onto the Batrider. Malrine, though, he gets his BKB off in time, and now the double lasso is out, dragging back to Lorinov and Kingslayer. There's still going to be fight, but now there was no follow-up to it, but here comes Skidder. He's onto the Tiny. Lorinov is gone. That's one way to start the fight. It's Jabs trying to rip apart another, but it seems as though Jabs is the one to fall, as they will secure a double kill onto Skidder. Looking for more. ATF gonna find Ollie now, the Warlock, and Ollie is gonna drop a triple kill for Skidder.
Take control of Roshan somehow, and take that Aegis. The game can even out, but that's a lot of big ifs.
Oh, ATF, he's already jumped in. They broke the smoke of Lorinov. Malrine looking for a lasso. Not gonna throw one onto Jabs yet, though. Jabs popping his BKB, needs to run, but the lasso is now out. They caught the Timber. Skidder making very short work of him. And Falcons, they just want more. More kills to come. Aurora, they will retreat, but Skidder's looking to move right in onto Lorinov, and Lorinov, well, they do at least get the stolen lasso here from Q, but it's not going to matter. Kingslayer in trouble, Arena is down, at least the BKBs do allow them to get away, but Malrine's chasing into the base now. He really wants that Tiny, and he's got him. Lorinov, he's gone, and so is Kingslayer by the looks of it, trying to get back towards the fountain. He'll barely make it out. Oh my, I mean, they're just diving him past the tier 3 towers, John. Scan is going to give the information they require, but Roshan's still going down very, very fast. They have really no time to react to this. They've got to go now. Jabs has jumped in, blinks in, tries to get one. Malrine is fine, but crit does go down, but Jabs now in danger, does take the cheese away on the Timbersaw. Meanwhile, Snaking also dropping as Kingslayer trying to find Malrine, does catch out the Batrider. 3 down for Falcons. So you've got no Gyrocopter BKB, which is a bit of a problem. Now they will jump one onto the Tiny. Lorinov trying to get away, but is set to go down. So ETF will take him out. Onto Jabs they'll go. Jabs chains back towards the base. He'll be okay for now, as the BKB will keep him safe. But Falcons, they are onto mid-tier 3 tower. Skidder will find it, no problem. They're going to try and defend here against the Sven. In fact, Skidder might go down, but no, the Satanic. It comes out in time. He'll reset up to max HP once again. Kingsley is still rushing forward. He still wants the fight. Loronov's going to buy back to boot. They desperately want some pickoffs here. They'll try for snaking with the toss back. They'll at least find a Jakiro, surely. And they will, but Lorenov, he might die back for this. He'll just pounce out of there for now, but Maureen's still chasing him down. Lorenov trying desperately to get out, but Maureen, he now gets a lasso. They've caught the gyrocopter. Kingslayer forced to fight this one out, but he's completely surrounded, completely outmatched, and completely dead.
Oh,
4 down for the price of nothing, as GG is called. Falcons will secure quite a convincing 2-0 victory over the side of Aurora. And well, for Aurora, John, back to the drawing board. They've got to figure something out.